We have been around the world with the vacation store and the cruise company, figuratively at least.
In this Travel Tuesday, we're staying in the Northern Hemisphere, focusing on New England and Canada.
Our guests can help you plan your trip. Diane McVicker is a leisure travel specialist. Good morning, Diane. How are you?
Hello, Mike. I'm good.
This is, and you said this is one of your favorite vacations.
It is
New
one
England,
of my all-time
Canada.
favorites.
Why is that?
Mother Nature is putting on quite a show. Quite a show between mid-September and mid-October. It is absolutely stunning up there.
And it's kind of one of those unique, kind of untouched niche locations. I mean,
Well, it's touched. I mean, look at the colors here. Absolutely stunning. And these pictures don't even do it justice. They truly do not. It is just one of the most gorgeous places. If you are doing, because the fact that it is such a limited time that the leaves are changing and people are up
Wow,
there,
Look at that.
it can get very, very crowded if you are doing a land trip, for instance, which I would highly recommend doing a land trip up here.
Yeah.
Cruising up there is also fantastic. There are different ways you can absolutely do it. This is
What's
the
that?
Chateau Frontenac, which is quite a historical building up there in Quebec. Winston Churchill and Roosevelt did some strategic, planning during World War II here. So it's a very famous building, and it's got one of the most beautiful views right there on the St. Lawrence River.
I'm sure that's a beautiful building.
Yeah.
You talked about the colors and the time frame. What is the
Yes.
best way? Is there a key to getting to see everything?
Well, if you want to see everything, we just saw a picture of a cruise ship there. You can start these trips in Quebec and then end up in New York. Those are usually 10-day trips, or you can do New York and end up in Quebec. I would highly advise doing it the Quebec way because you want to spend a couple extra days up there. It's like getting to Europe without actually having to go that far, which is phenomenal. They have 7-day cruises. You can see here is a little bit of the itinerary.
Where would you start?
Well, you can start in Quebec, go to New York. You can do round trip Boston, round trip New York. Those are your 7-day trips. So you can do it 7 days, 10 days. If you really want to get inland, maybe end up seeing Washington, D.C. maybe, or Williamsburg, you can attach a trip there.
You can.
Or you can attach a trip taking you up to Montreal and maybe Toronto. So there are ways of getting a little bit more into your vacation besides seeing Halifax and New Brunswick and, getting over to Peggy's Cove, which is very, very popular.
I've always wanted to see a lighthouse.
Tours.
Me too.
I've never
Lighthouse
seen a
tours.
lighthouse.
I want to do a lighthouse.
Lots of lighthouse tours, and they are incredible. So, lobster bake. You can attach one of these tours with a lobster bake, and who doesn't want to have, well, okay, not everybody likes lobster.
Not
but
everybody. I do.
I love
you don't-
lobster,
right.
and you're not going to get it any better than Nikki's shaking her head. No,
She
forget
does.
about it.
I'll eat her share, right?
I'll
Okay.
have steak. Well, you
Okay.
have the lobster. I'll do the turtle.
But if you do land tour, yeah. If you do a land tour up there, you have to be very, very careful because a lot of the B&Bs, for instance, they have a 3-night minimum. Again, you're going to have to take your time, make sure you have your patience with you because there are going to be a lot of people on the road in this area during this time frame. But one of the most awesome things that you can do, you have a lot of the ski resorts up there. You can take the chairlifts up during this time of year and walk it back down. I mean, can you imagine taking a picnic with you and just taking your time coming back down the mountain at your leisure? Absolutely stunning. Or, you know how I love zip lining. I talk about that on just about every single time I'm on here.
Every time you're on.
Can you imagine zip lining through those beautiful trees? They have some of the longest runs, so that would be an incredible thing to do as well. But let's not forget you can do some hang gliding for those people that are really adventurous. There is that. There is kayaking.
I saw the picture of the kayak. So there's a lot of activities to do
Oh, for sure.
up in the Northeast.
This is not just for your older folks.
No,
I was going to say, so this is for families, for couples,
You bet.
for friends.
You bet.
Kind of
You
something
bring
for everybody.
a lot of great destinations on the show that we talk about. And I always want to go to all the places that you bring. But this one intrigues me the
Come
most
with me.
because it's right here in North America.
Yes.
Is this one of those locations that people don't always necessarily say, hey, can you put together a Northeast Canada trip for me? Or do you recommend it to people and then after they see what all is offered in this, they say, that sounds like something I want to do?
Yes, it'll go either way. People come in saying they already know what they want to do, but if somebody says I want to go somewhere in September, October, it's like, okay, you have just a few choices. You're going to Alaska, you're going to Canada, New England, you're going to the Caribbean. Well, you can always go to Europe, but for that time frame, if they're saying September, October, they want to stay close to the United States, absolutely Canada, New England is the place they want to go.
How cool does it get around that time of year?
It's beautiful. It's really quite warm during the days, but the night can be chilly, so you want to make sure you have a jacket for that.
Perfect.
And Nikki, I don't know if you know this, but every time Diane comes in, she brings some specials. Do you have any
yeah.
specials for us?
Oh, I
today?
have an outstanding special for you, Mike.
Oh, good.
10 days, the Quebec to Montreal trip, I can give you September 21st for $1,024.
So just
On Princess Cruise
$1,000?
Lines, $1,00024.
How many
now
days
you're going
is
to
that?
spend about, it's 10 nights.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Diane, I mean,
Yeah.
bring realistic options for us, all right?
Seriously.
10
now
days,
you're probably going to
$1,000?
spend $600 for the air, but it doesn't matter. You're for 10 days,
Wow.
a
That's
$1,600
incredible.
trip altogether. Unless someone's planning on driving, which you know that's not going to be feasible because you're starting in Quebec
That's a
and ending in
You
fantastic
can't
value.
stay
How-
downtown for 10.
Oh my gosh, you're right. No
Right.
kidding. Right. You
Right.
can't stay downtown Omaha for 10 nights. Husker fans, Hail Varsity Husker Vacation. Tell us about this.
Yes, April 20th, 4 nights. Who doesn't want to travel with some of the older players and coaches and hobnob and rub elbows with them? $899 for 4 nights at the Rio Palace, which is an absolutely first-class luxury resort.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
HuskerVacation.com is the information. And to get a hold of Diane and her team over at the vacation store and the cruise company, just give them a call, 339-6800. The 1-800 number is there if you're out of the area as well,
Yeah.
thecruisecompany.com.
Everybody's
Diane,
welcome.
good stuff. I want to go to the Northeast. Let's
Okay.
talk later.
Me too.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.